Okay, so let's do the last 3 trainers. I didn't even saw that. Yeah, I don't know. I think in EK you have more trainers here. For some reason I thought we'll have more trainers, but so maybe I could also do the 3 trainers already in the last stream if I just card them as well. Because it was, yeah, I don't know. I don't have too many options for one Pokemon, for example. There's no reason to like, you know, we can steer against that Pokemon probably, but let's see. So, we only need 2 months for the next fight. That is crazy enough. Let me export and check that again. And that should be a super short stream. Because we will only do the 3 fights, not the Flannery fight. And I will cry about the Flannery Carks then after that, I guess. But yeah, we will have only 2 fights for this stream. 3 fights, sorry. So, this is correct. Yep. 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 Okay. Alright. This is really easy. Can't believe this is so easy, but yeah, it is easy. Okay. There it is. Okay, number 1 for the stream. This is a pretty easy sweep, basically. Can't believe this is that easy. We'll just kill this Torkoal with Earth Power. Level 55 is enough to kill this. This is holding a cast-up berry, but it will not proc because it will just die. You have... That's the hard part, I think. You have 3 explosion mons in this fight, and we just don't fucking care. We will kill this with Earth Power. And because my Salty is that slow, we will bait Licky first. Because it sees a fast kill with Power Whip. And I said we need only 2 months. Because Infernape will just clean the fight now. This is exactly Power Whip. It can't boom because it sees a kill. Miss is even more lul, I guess. And we will fake out because we can. This is not... Yeah, okay. I was just checking. Yeah, we fake out. And we close combat kill. Usually you don't want to have that, because killing this Licky is not that easy in one hit, but Monkey with close combat is just killing it. And now we will just bait Team Order because I have a fast kill on both mons. The sun is up. Skuntank is also the next explosion Pokemon. We just simply kill it with Overheat. Don't even get aftermath damage here. That's the 3rd explosion Pokemon. So we... Usually you care about the explosion mons here. Monkey is actually... I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. And now we have a really dangerous Galarian. With Toxic Orb and Boost and stuff like that. Minus Death Nature. Straight up dies to CC. Okay. That was the first fight. Super simple. Now we will have a fight. I think we have a small chance maybe Haven't calculated that too carefully. I don't think we wipe, but we maybe have a chance. Because that chicken is brutal. I will not sack something against that Pokemon. We'll try to pivot around and steer a bit. Let's hope it works. And yeah, that's basically my plan. So we will give a soft sand to you, right? Notes. Battle Girl Daniel. Yeah, soft sand. Then Infernape is holding a black belt, what is already the case. The biggest problem is the chicken, and we can win on spot and we cannot lose on spot, but we can steer hard. Possibly. Let's see. So we have... I think if I have to sack something, it will be Quillfish, probably. Staraptor. And that is the team, ladies. So, let's hope I haven't missed anything about the AI here. We'll level up Quillfish still to max level. 1, 2. And then we will give a Citrus Berry to Staraptor, a Citrus Berry to my Camel, a Citrus Berry to my Quillfish, and a Muscle Band to my Gyarados. Okay. Like I said, there's a chance that we don't even need to do this pivots and steer. That would be awesome. But maybe we need to do a lot of pivots and drop this Infernape down. Not this Infernape, this chicken down. Just checking again. You're fine, okay. Alright, how much damage is my... Oh, wait, is this not doing enough damage and I cannot pivot twice here? It's okay. Alright, yeah, so... This is most of the time the hardest fight in the gym, I think. Outside of Flannery, and most of the time it's even harder than Flannery if you have Arcanine. Arcanine Hisui. We don't have that, so Flannery will be the hardest fight in the gym for us. I'm pretty sure about that. But this fight is also really hard because of one Pokemon. Don't have the option to set up perfectly against that. Trying to chain kill that somehow. But we will try to play around that Pokemon somehow. Let me just check it again. So, everything is max level. We have a Soft Sand, we have a Black Belt, we have a Citrus Berry. We have max PP, right? No, we don't have. But we will max PP in fight anyways. Citrus Berry, and Citrus Berry. Okay. So, we thankfully have a really good lead here. We are faster by 1 point, actually. What the fuck? But yeah, we was faster than this slow King Galar. And we will kill this with a Soft Sand boosted high horsepower. This will do, first of all, just straight up kill it. What is really nice. Otherwise we would die, by the way, because this has Scald. But yeah, we just kill it before it can do anything here. And now we always bait Flygon for a fast kill with Giga Drain. Nothing else sees a kill here. Even we are not Solid Rock. And there are multiple problems in this fight, you can say. If this crits the Giga Drain, it's fine. Yeah. So this is Giga Drain. We will go to Monkey. This is not EQ. We are out of EQ from full HP. Thankfully. And now this will get a life orb tick here. We fake out, and even after the Giga Drain crit, we only bait EQ here, never Scale Shot. So we will switch to Staraptor to intimidate this. And this intimidate means that Fire Blast is the highest damage in the next turn. We can sadly enough not kill this, and we would bait random move. We don't want to have that. Because we would need to Brave Bird here, and this would be possible with a Sharp Beak. But you know what? We are just slower, so it just doesn't work. So we go to Infernape again on now Fire Blast. Miss is fine. From now, my Infernape always kills this. This is really nice, I think, for the HP, but I don't think it matters. This is EQ again. We could try to do it again to kill it with Mark Punch, maybe. They're just not doing enough damage with Mark Punch. We have to do this pivots like so many times. After a drop, we will bait Rules of Shadow Punch. I think... So we kill this with close combat, first of all. And we will always bait Golok for slow kill. No matter what, because it's the first Pokemon. We are faster than Choice Scarfed Embo. And that means we always bait the first slow kill. Thankfully. So we kill this with close combat. We have now killing rolls with a Shadow Punch. And the question is, do I want to go to my Staraptor first? To play around that? Because a Shadow Punch on the switch-in can do a lot of damage. This is guaranteed EQ or Shadow Punch some rolls. Let me check. I think we will go to Staraptor first. And then it will Heat Crash or block. I'm not sure about the block AI, by the way. But right now it cannot block. So 146 and a Death Drop. We are baiting 4 rolls from Shadow Punch. I don't think I will risk that. Because getting too much damage on Gyarados on the switch-in already could be really painful. So we go to Staraptor first of all. On Shadow Punch or EQ, and we are immune to both. This is never Heat Crash, that's really important here. Okay, it was EQ, so we would get a free switch in, but we can't risk that. This is block or Heat Crash. -2. There is the block. Now we have a range to kill this. We want to 1 versus 1 this anyways. And we are only blocked to switch out now. Against this Golok. We can switch out after that. We will kill this with Waterfall. This is a range because we are adamant. This is a range to straight up kill with Muscle Band. If not, we will eat a Shadow Punch now. And we would not like to see a crit here. Best case would be just kill it. Okay. Sadly not, we can flinch. Oh my god. Okay, Gyarados full HP is really good for the chicken. That is really good for the chicken. Now we will bait in Ember for a fast kill with Head Smash or Wild Charge. If this is Wild Charge, we win on spot. And if this is Head Smash, we have to do a steer against chicken, no matter what. We have a team nearly full HP, and this chicken can still kill mons. So we will go to Charger now, on either Head Smash or Wild Charge. If this is Wild Charge, we win on spot. Oh my god, dude. Okay. So this can't switch out here, because I just kill the Blaziken in the back. And that is the most threatening Pokemon. So this can't switch out here. And now what we can do to make this riskless, we can just go to Camel, who is also immune to Wild Charge. Perfect. This is locked because it's Choice Scarfed. Now we can just Earth Power. This cannot switch out. Just in case, maybe we just EQ here. Yeah. Because EQ always kills Blaziken. Earth Power is a range. Okay, and now why this is riskless now? Because my Camel always survives one move from Blaziken. This is ridiculous now, by the way. If you didn't saw my Camel, I think I showed that Camel already. Twice, I think, in the stream. But I will just show it again. This is a really good Camel. This is a fucking disgusting good Camel. Look at this. And we are barely from full HP surviving a fucking close combat. It's really close, but we are surviving it. Look at this EQ damage. Look at this close combat damage now. Look at this. Look at this. This is not normal. Fucking asshole. This was a low roll, by the way. Highest roll could put me, I think, to like something like 10, 15 HP. So yeah, it would be a hardcore steer. We don't care about the white herb. We always kill with EQ because this is minus Death Blaziken. Okay, so we could save everything on this fight. That's really good. I think we will be fine on the next fight. We should not sack something in the next fight, hopefully. That would be cool. And yeah, that will be the last fight now. Lucky enough, to be honest. Lucky enough to see the Wild Charge there. Otherwise, like I said, if this is Head Smash, we will kill this with Rhyperior. And even on a double crit, we never bait anything else outside of close combat from Blaziken. Then the steer starts. We need to pivot. Whiter will... We need to pivot a lot. Until it is on -2. Close combat. And then Camel beats it riskless. In this time, Quillfish can die, I think. For sure. And because Gyarados was full HP, it was actually... I think really good, and I think we could do it without sacking them. But yeah, that all was obviously not riskless, because we can get damage with, we can get also heat crash damage. We was not hitting the range with Waterfall, so we could eat a Shadow Punch, we could eat a crit Shadow Punch, so we can never switch in again to Gyarados against Blaziken. And Quillfish nearly always dies, I think, then. Because we have 3 Intimidate Pokemons. But Gyarados can never switch in again. And Staraptor can only switch in on Brave Bird or Knockoff. Because it just straight up dies to close combat or overheat crit. Yeah, this chicken is demon. This chicken is really fucking demon. Okay, we have one more fight for this stream and one more fight before Flannery. And then after that, Let's see what I can cook for the Flannery fight. I have done some small calcs. It is not looking really good. Maybe we can find a good solution. So, for the next fight, we will have Infernape, who is already in the team. We have a Rhyperior as well. We have a Gyarados, who is also already in the team. We have a Donphan. We have a Drapion. And we have Mushana, who needs to get leveled up. And there's my Donphan. There's my Donphan. Okay. So this fight is not free. And we need to be really careful which moves we are baiting, basically. And I think Gyarados could die to a double crit. We need to avoid that. But, yeah. Let's see. So let's level up first of all Telepathy here. Perfect. Now I will give my boy a Citrus Berry here. And Gyarados is getting a Citrus Berry as well. Garen is getting a Lumberry. Charger is getting a Lumberry. Telepathy is getting a Leppa Berry. And Donphan is getting a Citrus Berry. And with that, we should be done with the prep. Double checking some small stuff. That I'm not missing anything about the post-KO Switch AI. Okay, looks good. Yeah. -1, it's fine. Alright. Yep. Citrus Berry is good on Infernape, for sure. Right, we need to be really careful on especially Delphox and Arcanine on our HP. This both mons we need to be really careful. And I think Donphan beats Rhyperior Riskless. Let's see if this is true. I'm not sure which way it is. I don't think I will load the game again, because it will not take too much time to... I think it's this one. No, it's not. Fuck. Let's just speed up. It's not that far away, and you can't run into the wrong trainer, at least this is not possible. So you don't need to worry about that. So it's this one. Okay. Monkey lead against Ramper. We will save Fake Out PP here. And we'll just straight up kill this with close combat. We don't need a damage item for that. And close combat always kills. Now we will bait in the first kill, fast kill or slow kill, and everything in the back is slower. And that means it's the first slow kill. Thankfully, this is not Delphox, this is always a Nido King. And for exactly Earth Power. After a drop, we are never dead to Sludge Bomb. This is Sheer Force Life Orb. No, this is not Life Orb, but it's Black Sludge. Yeah, but it's Sheer Force. That's really important in a second. We will go to Gyarados, because this is Earth Power only. And now it can, I think, substitute troll us a bit. We don't really care. We always kill this with Waterfall. And because it is Sheer Force, it can't poison me with Sludge Bomb. And critical hit doesn't always proc the Citrus. But to be out of Delphox range, what is a 49%, if this will do more than 50%, it will always proc the Citrus. What will happen with a crit here? So we never bait Delphox next. Yeah, that's okay. It's Black Sludge recovery as well. But we just kill this whenever we will hit the Waterfall, so we don't worry about that. And this is not Poison Point or something like that. It's Black Sludge Sheer Force. So we don't worry about the poison here at all. And that's why I don't want to switch out here. I thought about switching and installing Sludge Bomb maybe. It would be possible probably. Installing Sludge Bomb and Earth Power. The problem is I bait with nearly every, I think, Steel type Fire Blast as well, because they have really bad special defensive. There is a Sludge Bomb. This can't poison, like I said, because of Sheer Force. And no crit is really good. I think we are safe against Arcanine now. This is always Rhyperior for a slow kill, because there's no fast kill in the back. And this is Stone Edge or this is Rocks, because it's a slow kill, it can Rocks over Stone Edge here. And I'm pretty sure Benny beats this Ristless, even we can drop really low HP. There is a Stone Edge straight up. Now we high horsepower. On Rocks. We Rapid Spin. Plus 1 speed, Donphan. There is the EQ, this will proc Citrus. And with that we are never dead to the next EQ as well. So we high horsepower again. There are the next rocks, we will just Rapid Spin again. Now we are getting into Delphox range, but the cool thing is, because we are on +2 speed now, we have a kill on everything in the back, because we are faster. So we will drop pretty low now, but because, yeah, we will always kill now, with exactly high horsepower. So this was riskless like I thought, and on +2, we are actually not faster, but yeah, it's fine. It's Arcanine still. On +2, we are still slower. Lol. Yeah. Okay, question mark. On which HP we are? Are we baiting only and only? Oh my god, we are baiting close combat maybe. It's really close. We have a chance to bait close combat here. I think it's okay. I need this burn up. And the only mon who can just really riskless do that is Charger or the Rock. Just show me burn up, please. We need to lose the fire type here. It's 1 or 2 rolls with close combat here right now. We are never dead to this burn up crit. Perfect. Okay, so this will lose the fire type now. We will never die to this burn up. This is doing a ton, but we will never die because of Citrus Berry. I think also most of the time we would be safe on double crit. If this would not absolutely low roll Sludge Bomb into absolutely high roll burn up crit, basically. So, Sludge Bomb lowest roll crit was 48%, I think. And highest roll from burn up crit is 53%, I think. So we could die. Okay, now the fire type is gone. This is typeless. What is really cool. So what we're gonna do here now is just chill, play it slowly. We'll go to Mushana. Because it's typeless, if this will willow my Mushana, it will get burned as well. Good job, buddy. Now you're doing jack shit damage, and we can just wait until this will die. We want to be on really good HP here. We are with Mushana always betting Flamethrower unless we are below 25% HP, and we will not let this happen. Because we have Leper Berry, we have time here. We can just throw a Psychic here and then Moonlight. Because we are nearly full and this is doing jack shit damage now. This is just doing nothing anymore. It can't use Burn Up, it can only use Close Combat and Psychic Fangs, both resisted, and it's even burned. And it's Intimidated, but Intimidate it can ignore basically. So we just Moonlight here. We can play it slow, we have a Leper Berry. I think switching to anything here right now is a throw. And that is also one of the reasons I have a Citrus Berry on my Infernape instead of a damage item. So, we can actually let this die to burn, but we will never be in Psychic range, so we just Psychic here. It's just not possible to be in Psychic range from this position. So this is Delphox last, and we need to play a bit around this Pokemon. And this can't obviously Hypnose here, because we are burned already. So either we would yawn the Arcanine and kill it with Rhyperior at some point. If this will just miss the Willows, I just don't fucking care then. Or it will just get burned and this is just doing nothing anymore. And that's really good for my Mushana, because now this is guaranteed Flamethrower only. We are not even that to a crit, but I think we are always switching out here to play it consistent. Because if we get a crit here now, I think we play it Psychic, and then it gets really hard to pivot. So this is a Flamethrower exactly. This is Life Orb Magic Guard. For a critical hit, we have a Citrus Berry here, because we can see how much damage this is, basically. So we will Fake Out here, and my Infernape is faster. But we cannot kill this right now. The cool thing is, we always bait Psychic consistent. We have Vital Spirit as well. So this is Psychic. It will never Hypnose. Guaranteed Psychic. I think the AI sees the Vital Spirit. Okay. Garen is never that to a Flamethrower crit. It can't get crit, basically. And we have a Lumberry for the burn. This can Hypnose as well. So we can knock off here. Yeah, perfect. So this is safe. Either way. And I think this is a range to kill. We cannot hold the Black Glasses here. There you fucking go. That was a range. That was not guaranteed kill. Garen is doing a lot. I like, actually, Drapion is really nice. The first time I'm playing Drapion and Run and Run, Drapion is really nice. And I think it's an okay one. Like, decent speed. A bit squishy on the physical side because of the nature. I would like to have a bit more bulk. I don't really care about the attack, I would say. But the speed is really nice, because Drapion is not slow. And having decent speed on this Pokemon, so you can say this is the average one. Like, speed is way above average, attack is below average. defense is also below average, just because of the nature. And special defense is also below average. And HP is above average. Special attack doesn't really matter. I think it's an average one in total. But yeah, it's a good one. And this is always battle armor as well. I think this moveset will stay forever like that, I guess. Leech Life is useful in some situations, for sure. It was really good against the Zarude as well. So, yeah, we are done with every trainer in the gym. It is only Flannery left, and we could save every Pokemon. I was scared in the Blazing fight to lose a Pokemon, but yeah. But this fight can be really, really bleedy. So let's see what I can cook for this fight. I will take some food, first of all, and then carefully try to cook this fight. Carefully is something, maybe I will just rush it, I don't know. Let's see.